More American students are graduating from high school than ever before. Increased graduation rates in the last decade have led to nearly 2 million additional students earning high school diplomas. And when it comes to education, 9 out of 10 school-age children attend our nation's public schools. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Robert Trainum, and joining me today is Tom Gentzel. He's the Executive Director of the National School Boards Association. Tom, welcome to the program.
Thanks, Robert. Great to be here.
That is awesome news. And what's awesome about it is that 81%, we're at record numbers where individuals are completing their high school education, which is great. Congratulations to each and every one of you who just recently graduated in May or in June. But what's also very interesting about it, Tom, is that in the context of No Child Left Behind and Common Core and all these other, federally mandated or state mandated tests, tests, if you will, we're asking more of our educators than ever before.
Yeah, you think about this. Over the history of our country, the role of education generally was to sort students, right? Give everybody a basic education, prepare some students to go on to college and to professions. Others could get a great job working in the mills and factories and so on. But we know the economy's changed.
Right.
And what we've done is we've raised the standards for all students. And even with that, we're graduating more students than ever before.
Why is it the case? Is it because we just have become a highly skilled economy, so therefore you have to graduate from high school?
We don't have a choice, right? I mean, our economy demands high-skilled workers, really in all positions. So that's what the public education system is adapting to do. It's doing a great job, and unfortunately, it's not a story that's told often enough, and we think that's important to get that message out.
And do you think, who should take credit here? Is it the whole entire community, meaning teachers, counselors, obviously parents, neighbors and friends, or is it the students themselves? What is it that's driving this motivating factor besides the almighty dollar?
Well, look, I mean, I think we have a lot of people, you listed many of them, who are part of this education system. The public education system is the public, right? It's the community. And I think what we've seen is a real recognition that we have to give our children, our young people in our country, the best education we possibly can. But there are a lot of headwinds. I mean, we can't diminish that. We have serious budget cuts going back to the deep recession period and lingering since then. And so a lot of schools are struggling with budget cuts. And so I'm not trying to just paint too rosy a picture. There's a lot of challenges that we're facing, but a lot of people are doing a lot of good work to make this happen.
Tom, the unfortunate truth is that there's some people out there that can't finish high school because of the social situation that they find themselves in. We have some kids that unfortunately are being the parents. We have some parents that quite frankly are just not around. And that student or that kid has to become a grown-up much, much too soon. And so therefore they have to drop out of high school. How do we get the 81% number, which is phenomenal? How do we get that number even higher so that that person who is contemplating dropping out of high school finds a way to stay?
Well, look, there are some encouraging signs. Even among Black and Hispanic students, those graduation rates are up 4% just in the last couple of years. So we're seeing some really hopeful signs. But one thing we don't talk much about in this country is about 20% of our kids are living in poverty, and they've got a lot of issues at home, a lot of challenges. Certainly, I'm not saying that the kids who live in poverty can't learn. We know they can. In fact, we know all children can learn. But we have to recognize that there are some schools that really face some unusual challenges. They need extra support. NSBA's developed some tools to help our members deal with that issue and try to bring the resources of the community together. But it's a community issue.
I always say it's a community. Tom Gentzel, thank you very much for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Robert.
And thank you for joining us for this edition of Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Robert Trainum. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.